What's cooking, good looking? That was a wasted trip. Mama ain't even there. When you ain't got a phone, you can't get a hold of nobody. With Mama never did call me that much anyway. But thanks to Eric, sick bastard, after he called Mama, after he called the cops on me, done a welfare check, only got $1. You can't even get a drink for $1. Oh well. Could have do something other with my trip. But I come up here to ask Mama if she had my current insurance information, because I ain't got a current insurance card. But after Eric called the law on me, done a welfare check, now Mama comes down to the house. So thank you, Eric, I guess. Mama never did come check on me before, and not really. Not as much as she does now. The cops come up here the first time to her house, and then they come down to my house looking for me. And I hope I got the audio fixed. Mama's got more holes in her yard than the whole regiment of gophers. Anybody remember Ben Johnson? Anyway, yeah, I learned how to drive on this. And the cops asked me, was I doing okay to come down a welfare check? I told them, yeah, I'm doing all right, besides the fact I ain't got no money, I'm flat broke, got no groceries in the house, and I got no way to get none, and the bike's out of gas. He said, well, okay. And I think he called you, Eric, sick. I think he called you, and told you I was okay. I think he did. But I'm fine. I appreciate y'all checking on me. I just ain't got the money. Some people can drop money and don't think nothing about it. And I don't want to always talk about money, because God, I made enough videos about those, which I may have erased them, but I don't remember. But I don't want to just constantly harp on money, but I wish I lived paycheck to paycheck. And I know somebody's going to say, well, go find a better job. Dude, I looked for nearly a year. Man, these roads are rough. I looked for nearly a year for a job, and I couldn't find one. And the best I could hope for is to work in a fast food job. And so I hope and I pray that I get to it. That something gets to give, man. Something gives. And, you know, that's the best. Is this the best it's going to get? Is this the best my life's ever going to be? I don't know. You could get all kinds of depressed thinking about it, and I don't want to think about it. That's the third time I'm back working at that job. I had to go through a round of interviews. I had to beg for the job back like a dog. He treats me like hell. He treats me like I'm less than human. Makes me do half the crap that other people won't do. And then he turns around and says, well, I can't get them to do it. Well, you're the boss. I don't want to keep talking about work. I just don't. I don't want to talk about all my miseries, because then I'll forget about all the blessings I do have. Like the ability to ride a motorcycle. I found another gas station down there the other day in Fort Payne that also sells ethanol free. And I got a couple ideas for some more videos. And I'm going to try to... I still haven't modified the case for the bigger battery. I just had a whole lot going on this week trying to get my phone. The dude I was going to buy a phone from up there sells used phones, and the phone that he was wanting to sell me, it looked like it done been through 6 kinds of hell. It's all torn all to pieces, and it was older than mine. And he said, I want $250 for it. And I told him, man, you know, he said he didn't guarantee it or anything because it's used. He said he rebuilt it. I said, yeah, but how do I know you rebuilt it good? You know? Anyway, he was kind of shady on some other things that me and him was trying to, or I was trying to get him to help me on. And he was kind of shady acting, and I was like, I just don't want to give nobody like that my money. So I found a phone at Walmart, and according to the kid that works down there, he said it would work. And that's all I can go by. We normally would go out that way, but I want to show you truck drivers something. If I can get over, I've been meaning to show you. And if this thing's even got good audio, I don't know if it's against the law to do motor vlogs and on a motorcycle in the state of Alabama or not. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? The shadow knows. Let's see. This might be a bad idea, but I've been full of them before. Another bad intersection here, mainly just because people don't pay attention. Been a couple of wrecks here. You mention wrecks a lot in your videos. I surely do. I'm gonna show y'all something if I can stop and not get recognized. Or can I stop? I don't know, but I can show you from here anyway. Y'all, I ain't the best cinematographer in the world. Right there is y'all some classic trucks. I've been trying to get y'all to look. Classic trucks. Let's sit here and look at traffic. Let's look at the trucks. Parking sale. I reckon they're all up for sale. Well, I kind of like the blue and white one. I don't know what kind it is. This is... yeah, she's passing sailboat fuel. Truck driver reference. Meaning she's passing nothing. She got over at the last minute, I guess. There's some trucks. Classic trucks. I will give you this. The modern cars got a pretty cool paint job on them. But as far as looks go, yeah. Too fast, too furious. Thanks, Jinx. I think it's what that thing said on back up. But I remember when this wasn't even here. When this was just a nothing. And then, like I said, in the other videos, if I even got audio, I know they recorded. At least I think they recorded. I don't think it's something. I don't think it's nothing wrong with the SD card causing that. I don't think. But I'm not very learned on any of that stuff. But this used to be a cemetery down here, and y'all see me right by that church. That church used to sit here. It used to be a cemetery. They dug up the cemetery, put the road through. She said she's going to use that old truck. I talked to her yesterday. Woo, wonder if he's going to stop. Barely. But they said they was going to use that old truck for yard art. That's what them old trucks become now. Either patina rides or yard art. This all in here was a cemetery. And they dug everybody up that was here and resting in eternal peace. And moved them. I think the wind noise sounds pretty good on here on these videos for my part. I don't think it sounds terrible. But what I think is acceptable, y'all might not. Like I told y'all before in videos, somebody's always going to be able to do it better than me. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not there's some of you that worry y'allself into gray hair. There's some debris in the road. Some of y'all worry y'allself into a stupor, as they say. Or do they say that? I don't know, but man, I honestly don't worry about it. I've been I've almost gotten killed 3 times this week. Once by a classic 1960s Mustang. Once I almost got rear-ended by that guy I told y'all about in the other video if the audio worked. He was that close to my back by the time he stopped. It was that close to my back tire. It was that close. And I put the kickstand down, let him have a piece of my mind. Of course, he told me he didn't speak no English. There's another old classic dump rig. I got truck drivers watching my channel. But then I had another one run a red light. Nearly T-boned me. But for what they are, these tires, I'm pretty much, they're okay. I'm pretty satisfied with them. I ain't got nothing bad to say about them so far. I got a couple 100 miles on them. Probably got about 1,000 miles on them by now. Getting close to an oil change. I get paid tomorrow, and I got to get around because I got to go in at 2 o'clock. I got to work night shift tomorrow night. I ain't too worried about night shift. I mean, they're having more people quit than they are hiring. Kids these days, I don't know. Everybody says everybody's lazy. I think it's that, and it might be that. And I think it might be the fact that they don't pay worth a flip. See if I can get him to wave at me. Right on, brother. Some of them wave, some of them don't. Dude on the gold wing the other day didn't wave at me. What kind of picture is that? Those are, I don't know, he looks kind of scary over there. Whatever kind of picture that's supposed to be. He may just be faded out. It looks very disturbing. I've been run over. Down here's where that guy nearly ran me over just first red light. Cars pull out here, but I've been... Fort Payne don't have very well traffic management, and you just kind of got to take your life in your own darn hands and hope you got your soul right where you can go meet your maker, because who knows, you could die riding a motorcycle as good as you can die choking on a Cheeto. Like that right there. Never even looked up. I'll say that. I'll say that in every video. I don't care. Y'all don't like my commentary. Don't like it. I ain't going back through town if I can avoid it. I'm going to go by the county correctional facility. My uncle. There you go, Uncle Don. There's your reference to your... for you. You'll understand that reference. County jail, county correctional facility. Where we take a good boy and make him a good, take a bad boy and make him a good boy. I remember when all this was nothing but a barn set back here and a dadgum, sound like Mater, don't it? And it was nothing but a gravel parking lot. Then they put the Lowe's in. Exit loading zone. Jaily. I got a Honda Civic. Daggum, 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 daggum. Candlewood Suites. Got several motels because we're right off the interstate, and I guess people stop here between going to Chattanooga and going to Birmingham, but there ain't nothing in this place anymore. I mean, we got state parks and things like that, but as far as that's about it. State parks are fun. I was going to go down in, I think it was Cathedral Caverns down in Scottsboro. And I believe they was going to charge me $40 a person. And I said, I don't think I'll go. I know that state parks has got to make their money where they got to make their money, but daggone, everything's getting more expensive these days. Or ain't getting more expensive, it already is. There's the Career Center. This is stuff I covered the other day in a video, and I ride the same road. So if y'all get tired of watching, y'all can watch one video or the other, and y'all can see the same thing. But The audio didn't record down through here. So that's Career Center when it was the unemployment office. They actually used to help you get a job. Now they can't quit eating. Now they can't quit eating their Chips Ahoy to help you. There's the interstate heading down to Birmingham. Now, I used to work up here at Ferguson's unloading 800-pound toilets. I ripped the bicep off my arm. Bicep muscle off my arm. And of course I didn't have money to go get it surgically fixed. See, there's the interstate. But we'll be over there on the other side in a minute. Anyway, I went home about an hour early from working there, and I told the supervisor, I told her I was going home. She said, okay, go home. Well, I went back into work the next day with my arm all taped up, and they told me I was fired because I didn't tell anybody that I was going home, and it was my word against hers. I said, I told her. She said, no, you never told me. So, you know, it was a staffing company anyway. What did it matter? They wasn't going to keep me. But it was paying good. It was third shift job, and it was that close to the house. They built the county jail over here because people used to escape and run through town when it was in town. Cecil Reed built this one. And of course, our tax dollars paid for it. There's bell bobbing across the road. Convenient, right? I don't even know who that blame sheriff is now. That blame, gum. I sound like a country bumpkin. I can't help it. There ain't no denying I ain't never been to New York City. New York City. Then there used to be a commercial that did that. I'm too ugly for LA and too dumb for New York City. And too ugly for LA. There's some birds. Lieutenant Jeff Bain, I believe. Got a Jeep tailgating us. Got random gravel. Hey, I made another video of random gravel. Got a car coming. Mr. Jeep. Give me my space for a minute. Woo! We got crack a visor. I'm overheated. But I get wind noise. Motorcycles are windy. Yep, and trucks drive like trucks. And nothing spins like money like a big old buck. I don't know where I was going with that.